WWE Clash at the Castle 2022. Was it good? Was it bad? We're going to be talking about it in this video. What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have the WWE Clash at the Castle 2022 results and reactions video in a setup style, obviously. Clash at the Castle was so good, bro. Of course, from Wales, United Kingdom, and this was such an awesome premium live event. I really enjoyed it. I loved the commentary from the commentators, and I also just freaking loved this crowd. The crowd was literally off the chain. It was crazy, bro. Just so awesome. And without further ado, we are going to get to it, and we're going to talk about this freaking kick butt show. Starting off first with the kickoff match, it was Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and Madcap Moss going up against the Alpha Academy and Theory. This was obviously the kickoff match. No real build-up to this match. It was a basic tag team, style of match, and the Street Profits and Madcap Moss were able to pick up the victory. I just thought I'd mention it. It was on the kickoff. Nothing too crazy, though. It was a decent match. And jumping in to the opening match of the night, it was Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky going up against Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. At first, I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea opening with this match, but it was an amazing 6-woman tag team match. I loved how the crowd was chanting Bayley's classic little chant, "Oh, hey, Bayley, ooh, ah, I want it." You know what I'm saying? Because that's like some old face, vintage Bayley chant right there, and she was getting very irritated by that, but she was able to overcome the odds and pin Bianca Belair. Yeah, Bayley pinned Bianca Belair with, I believe she had some sort of really decent maneuver on Bianca, but she was able to pin Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Championship. So you gotta expect that Bayley's gonna be getting a Raw Women's Championship match in the future. But like I said, this was an amazing match. Alexa, Dakota, everybody looked amazing. I thought it was really good. Moving over here, it was Edge, Rey Mysterio going up against Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Finn Balor. This was a really fun tag team match. I loved how Edge came out with the Mysterio mask, but then he took it off before the actual match. I thought that was pretty cool. This was, like I said, solid match. In the end, we saw Rey Mysterio hit the 619, and then Edge was able to hit the spear on Finn Balor, I believe it was, and then they were able to pick up the victory, which I thought was pretty cool. Dominic jumps in the ring, and Edge and Rey Mysterio are sort of celebrating alone. They're sort of excluding Dominic a little bit, because he wasn't in the match. He was outside on ringside, even though he did pose a factor multiple times. Rhea Ripley took out Dominic during the match and different things like that. But after that, Dominic got pissed off, right? And he low blows Edge right in front of him. And I loved this visual of Edge's eyes making eye contact with Dominic's eyes as he low blowed him. I was like, oh my God, that is such a cool visual. Like, Edge is like, oh my God, I cannot believe you just did this, as he falls in front of him. And then even Ray's like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, are you serious? He's like, por favor in Spanish, please, stop, no. And then Dominic freaking levels his father, yo. I was like, what? So Dominic, just like I said, turned on his father and Edge. Will he be joining Judgment Day? I'm not sure. Judgment Day was definitely pleased by him turning on his father and Edge, but he didn't really jump on their side right away, but I would assume in the future he's going to. But this was so cool. Like I said, when he low blowed Edge, that was so dang cool, bro. I loved that. Moving over here was Liv Morgan going against Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is probably the weakest match on the card, I'm not going to lie. It reminded me a lot of the Ronda Rousey match that she had at SummerSlam. How Ronda dominated most of the match. Shayna dominated most of the match here, but in the end, Liv Morgan was able to hit the Oblivion to pick up the victory over Shayna Baszler. I would have preferred Shayna, honestly, winning this, but yeah, it's cool to see Liv win. I like Liv more, but Shayna, it would have been new and fresh. But like I said, wasn't bad at all. Moving over here, oh my God, one of my favorite matches of the night. It was Gunther going up against Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. And before this match, we saw the return of Imperium. Giovanni Vinci was standing next to Ludwig Kaiser by the entrance stage, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Imperium is reincarnated. It's back. So Gunther's got his guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, finally it's going to be 3-on-3, because it kind of felt a little odd. You only had Ludwig going up against Ridge and Butch, so it's fine. It's cool that they have 3-on-3 now. But as far as the match goes between Gunther and Sheamus, oh my god, so good, bro. Oh, this just reminded me of a good old classic Intercontinental Championship match. Hard hitting chops, red chests, an absolute brawl. This was so good. I love the hard-hitting hits. I love these types of matches, bro. They're just so good. It just feels way more realistic. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. In the end, we saw Sheamus. He was able to hit the Celtic Cross on Gunther, which we haven't seen in a while. But in the end, Gunther was able to stack up Sheamus and pick up the victory after a powerbomb and then a wicked lariat, literally taking the head off of Sheamus. But after Gunther won the IC title, this crowd gave Sheamus such an ovation. It sort of felt like a retirement match, I'm not going to lie, but it was still really good. And hats off to Sheamus. Hats off to Gunther. I'm kind of regret saying he's a poor Intercontinental Champion a couple weeks back. But, dude, he is kicking some butt. He's definitely showing me up. Definitely. It was good, man. Really good match. And then moving over here, we had Seth freaking Rollins going up against Riddle in this culmination of an intense rivalry that they've been having ever since before SummerSlam. This match was really good. Seth Rollins came out with some freaking flaming pants, and then Riddle had Patrick Star pants, which I want a figure of those, by the way. That would be so sick. But yeah, this match was great. Back and forth action. Seth hit the pedigree. Riddle had him so many times, bro. But Seth Rollins was able to get the best of Riddle. He hit 2 curb stomps in the end, the second one being off the middle rope. There was no way Riddle was kicking out, and I was very shocked to see Seth Rollins pin Riddle 1, 2, 3. Like I said, this was a really good match. I don't think it's over between these two, but it was really good, man. And like I said, I do want a Riddle figure with Patrick Star pants. That would be sick. And then moving to our main event, it was Roman Reigns going up against Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed Universal Championship match. And I loved it, man. This match was really good. It had me on the edge of my seat, literally wondering if Drew McIntyre was going to win those belts, if Roman was going to drop the titles. Had me on the edge of my seat, dude. Literally, I thought Drew had him multiple different times. After a couple Claymore kicks, Drew went for the pin, and I thought it was one of the Usos, but it was Solo Sikoa from NXT. I was like, oh my God, it's the younger brother of the Usos, the cousin, the other cousin, another cousin of Roman Reigns, dude. Helps out Roman. Yes, I know that's Jimmy Uso. I just don't have a Solo figure. So, yeah, just pretend it's Solo Sikoa. But, yeah, he pulled Drew McIntyre out of the ring right when he was going for the pin after the Claymores. And then we all knew it was downhill from there, bro. Oh, my God. I thought Roman was losing the titles, but he didn't. And then in the end, Roman was able to hit a spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman picks up the victory and retains his Universal titles. Cheating yet once again. BrettO Live was very peeved, and he walked out of the room right when Solo Sikoa pulled Drew out of the ring. He's like, I'm done. And he just walked out because he's not the biggest fan of Roman Reigns. I freaking love Roman Reigns. So glad he was able to win. But he did cheat again. I'm not going to lie. No Usos this time. Solo Sikoa. But what the heck? Whatever. Roman with another dub. I freaking love him, and I love his title reign. And like I said, like I've been saying, the only guy that could dethrone the Tribal Chief is the real Tribal Chief, The Rock. I'm telling you, bro. WrestleMania 39 is the only man that could dethrone the Tribal Chief. I'm telling you, bro. Whether he wins the Royal Rumble or he comes out and just freaking talks some trash, gets a match, I'm telling you, The Rock's the only guy that can win. And then after the match, Drew kind of grabbed a microphone with Tyson Fury, and they were sort of just celebrating. Tyson Fury showing his respect to Roman Reigns before he left the ring, and also showing his respect to Drew McIntyre. And they sang a couple little United Kingdom, little popular songs, which I thought was pretty fun. You know, partying, and not partying, but just celebrating. Even though Drew lost, I would have wanted him to be a little more mad because Roman cheated. But yeah, he seemed pretty fine with the loss. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, guys, that was Clash of the Castle in Wales, United Kingdom. I thought it was really good. Theory even interjected himself in the Roman match, and then Karrion Kross also threw a water bottle at Roman, but it didn't really pose any factor, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, like I said, I thought it was a really freaking kick butt show. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. This was an amazing premium live event from WWE. Tomorrow we have AEW All Out. I'm going to be there, so I think I might do a video, what was better, AEW All Out or Clash at the Castle. So I might be doing that, so stay tuned for that video. And then after Roman won, fans started chanting AEW, which I was like, oh my God, bro, they're chanting AEW, bro. Oh my God, I'm going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. But yes, guys, that was Clash of the Castle 2022. That was an amazing show. 4 to 5. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel. BrettO Live out.